my dudes, my buddies, my G's. Ian Taylor here, and we are back with another reaction/analysis video. Yes, man. And today we are in for a treat. Today we will be reacting and analyzing Ren, Crutch featuring Bibi. Yes. This was highly recommended to me in the comments of my previous videos, and I do appreciate those recommendations. Please keep them coming. Now, one thing I did want to address before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, okay, is this is my channel. I made this channel to discover new music, to have fun, and to you know, reinvigorate my love for the arts. And that's exactly what I'm accomplishing with this channel. It's so much fun, and it's really fun discovering these new artists and delving into music that I otherwise never would have listened to. If you don't like analysis style blind reactions, that's fine, man. That's cool. You know, there's thousands of reactors out there, and you are more than welcome to join us here on this channel, or you can go find a reactor that you really enjoy. You know what I mean? We're all here to have fun. We're all here to listen to cool music and to talk about it, you know? And so if analysis style blind reactions aren't your thing, go find your thing. Don't drop a comment on the video talking about how much you hate it, because I won't care. It will do nothing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. So with that out of the way, guys, I do want to say that the vast majority of you guys really do enjoy the analysis style videos that we're doing on this channel. And to you guys, thank you so much. It really allows me to have fun and thoroughly enjoy making these videos, because it's a deep dive. I consider it a challenge to blind react and analyze a video at the same time. So without further ado, guys, we're going to go ahead and hop into the video. I'm done verbal vomiting. I promise. Now, this is Crutch by Ren featuring Bibi. Let's go ahead and rock it, guys. I love this distorted piano that's playing with like the static. It's very dreamy, but that static kind of adds this interesting tune to it. It makes it sound a little more vintage, and it makes it sound almost like it's playing off a record player, which I really like. And then these images of the body are interesting. It makes me wonder if we're gonna go into, you know, kind of Ren's physical health struggles or something like that with this song.
Maybe if I move, maybe my troubles won't follow me. I've got none to lose, 'cause everything turned to dust around me. My hope, it got so bruised, 'cause circumstance held me and it drowned me. I'm searching for the glue to try and fix these broken things around me.
Wow, so the imagery already is very, very powerful stuff. He's in the fetal position. He's in a lot of pain, it looks like. You know, it looks like his body is turning against him in this video almost. And he says, maybe if I move, maybe my troubles won't follow me. I've got none to lose. Well, it doesn't look like he's moving much. In fact, it looked like he was kind of crawling a little bit, you know, and it doesn't look like he's really able to move at all, almost. And so it's kind of ironic that he says that at this point in the video, and I really enjoy that. I think that that's an interesting way of looking at things. And he says, I've got none to lose because everything turned to dust around me. He doesn't say, it didn't sound like he said, I've got nothing. It sounded like he said, I've got none. And that's what the lyrics show here. And so that could definitely mean like I've got none to lose, as in I've got no one to lose. I'm alone. I'm lonely. You know what I mean? I feel like my physical limitations are keeping me from experiencing either friendships, relationships, you know, something along those lines. That's an interesting thing, because he says, because everything turned to dust around me. It's like he lost these friendships and the ability to be social because of or the ability to be in a relationship because of his physical health struggles. I mean, the song's called Crutch, so it's got to be. I feel like it's probably about, you know, his health struggles, either mental or physical. So I do like where we're going here, and it says, because circumstance held me and it drowned me. I'm searching for the glue to try and fix these broken things around me. It's interesting because he does seem to be focusing in the video on his body, on his physical self, right? And so to say it drowned me and I'm searching for the glue because circumstance held me and it drowned me. I'm searching for the glue to try and fix these broken things around me is such a powerful line because there is multiple meanings inside of it, right? You got circumstance held me, you know, that could be the Lyme disease that he suffered from. It drowned me and now I'm searching for the glue to try and fix these broken things around me. Now, what surrounds him? Who is Ren? Ren is his brain, right? Everything that is Ren is inside of here, correct? And so it's to fix these broken things around me. Now that could have everything to do with his physical body breaking down on him, you know? And then there's also the other meaning of the searching for the glue to try and fix these broken things around me, as in the consequences of having these health issues has broken a lot of relationships, has broken a lot of friendships, has broken a lot of, career progress, and he's searching for the glue to keep him together. Now, what is the glue, right? And the glue could be music. That could be one interpretation of it already, or it could be, a significant other, a family member, there's all sorts of things that it could be. So I really really like where we're headed with this. This is interesting.
To try and fix these broken things around me.
The instrumental's very cool. Just look at him, he's like trying to get up but can barely move.
My love, if I lose,
so it is.
My mind, I'd be so ashamed if you witnessed.
So it is to a significant other.
For you to try and keep my head, but my God is slipping an unspoken truth. I feel my body dying as the clock keeps ticking, and everything I knew painted with the fear that it's all for nothing.
That's such a good. So I guess he is talking to his significant other then. So now that brings a whole new meaning to Crutch, right? So that's the glue, right? He's searching for the glue that is the significant other, I feel like now. You know, after that part of the verse, he is saying that he's searching for that someone, or maybe he already has them, but he feels separated from them because of his mental, things. So like earlier in the song when he's talking about circumstance held me, it drowned me, and I'm searching for the glue to try and fix these broken things around me. Now maybe he's talking about the relationship. Maybe he's losing the relationship because of the issues that are going on with him at the time. You know what I mean? And maybe he's that's okay. So that makes a lot more sense now. It really brings things into shape there. And he kind of goes, I try my best for you to try and keep my head, but my God, it's slipping an unspoken truth. Like he's trying his best to stay normal, quote unquote, for her. He says I'd be so ashamed if you witnessed. And he's talking about losing his mind there. He's trying to keep his best foot forward. He's trying to, quote unquote, man up, so to speak, I guess. He's trying to push all of this pain down so that she or he, I don't know Ren's preferences, but so that they can, they don't see him slipping away, especially becoming insane, because that would be so scary, like losing losing control of your own mind, is terrifying for me. My grandfather, who's suffering from dementia right now, is kind of going through this, and just watching it is such a heartbreaking experience. And I can only imagine actually experiencing losing your mind, becoming crazy, and seeing the person that you love having to watch this would be so painful. So that's, I really, really enjoy where this is going, And he says, I feel my body dying as the clock keeps ticking, and everything I knew is painted with a fear that it's all for nothing, because he's trying so hard. He's putting in so much effort. It sounds like he's going down this rabbit hole right now, of when you do get into that dark place, you do kind of start to spiral and start to think about all of these really, really negative things. And so it sounds like he's spiraling, and it's starting to get to the point where he's fearing that all of this effort he's put into basically just surviving and to keeping up appearances is going to be for nothing, because he's going to lose the one that he loves, So that's very cool.
Keeps ticking, and everything I knew is painted with the fear that it's all for nothing. Could I interrupt? If the weight should get too heavy, I'll help hold this burden. I'll walk with you, my love, into the fires of hell if it would ease the burning. But please don't lose your trust. The man I know is brave, so don't you dare say you're folding. I can be your crutch until we both grow old and the curtains closing.
Oh, wow, she's gone. Oh. Wow. Wow. Okay. So there's a lot to dive into towards the end of that video. I really wanted to allow the end to play, to kind of catch a vibe of, the actual feeling behind the music. But I do have to say, man, that was incredible. I loved that she came in and reassured him and is like, could I interrupt? If the weight should get too heavy, I'll help hold this burden. Because I feel like a lot of people, when they're suffering from either mental or physical disabilities or disorders or whatever it is, they feel like they can't show that, and they can't let anyone else bear the burden. They can't ask for help. They feel like they have to be strong, especially in regards to their significant other, especially men. Men have a tendency to bottle up that emotion. And obviously it's not just men, but I mean, Ren is a guy, and he is struggling with this, almost toxic masculinity, saying like, I don't want you to see me go crazy because I am who I am. I am normal, and it doesn't have to have anything to do with being a man or anything like that. Even that's just one interpretation of it. It also is just person to person. You don't want your significant other to see you going down this really, really bad path. And so you hide it and you don't let them help you. And a lot of times that ends up hurting the relationship more than it does help it. You know, a lot of times that works in the reverse of what you think it's going to do. So that is interesting right there. But I love that she reassures him and she says, I'll walk with you, my love, because he's talking about maybe if I move, my troubles won't follow me. And she's saying, I'll walk with you into the fires of hell if it would ease the burning, which is such a cool line, the irony inside of that line, because a lot of people think of hell as, you know, the fiery pits of hell. Fun fact, though, Dante's Inferno, hell is actually very, very cold in Dante's Inferno in the Divine Comedy. So, I mean, maybe they're talking about that there, how you know, maybe hell is cold, and I would walk through, you know, hell, and it would help you. But I don't know. I mean, that's probably not the case because they do say into the fires of hell. But it is a very interesting line to say that you're going to walk into the fires of hell if it would ease the burning. Like, the fires of hell are less painful than what you're going through right now, you know? It sounds like she's really trying to get on his level and kind of help him through it, you know? But then she says, but please don't lose your trust. The man I know is brave, so don't you dare say you're folding. You know, it's interesting that she says, but please don't lose your trust, because there's multiple meanings there, right? It's like she's saying, don't lose your trust in me. You know, don't lose your trust that I will always be there for you, but also don't lose trust in yourself. You are the strongest person I know. Don't you dare say that you're folding. She's giving him tough love right here. She's really, really trying to get it through his head that he's okay. And it's okay to ask for help. And it's okay to, you know, it's okay to let someone else share the burden with you, you know? So very, very cool. And then it switches into this, well, then she uses the title of the song. She says, I can be your crutch until we both grow old and the curtain's closing. So obviously she's saying, like, I can help you walk. What is a crutch? It's a device that helps you walk, and when you otherwise really wouldn't be able to, you know? So she's relating herself to being his crutch, his helping hand. And as much as he doesn't seem to want her to have to do that, she is letting him know that he is more than willing. And I love that. I love that. And then the vibe changes, and then the guitar comes in, and it's this hard rock. The entire time it's been this melodious piano with kind of, you know, minor chords, and it sounds very sad. But then this guitar comes in, and it just, the entire vibe of the song changes. It sounds like she's getting mad. She's angry that she has to keep telling him this stuff. But it's just so, I don't think that she's mad. I think that she's frustrated too. I think that that's probably what they're saying there. I think that, you know, this frustration of she's frustrated for him, that he has to go through this, and she's frustrated that he feels like she doesn't need to help. You know, she feels like she's frustrated because he feels like he doesn't want to burden her, when really she's trying to tell him that he's not a burden. You know, she loves him. She's there for him. And then at the end, when it says, baby, if I lose my mind, would you stay with me? And then she's gone. There's so many ways to interpret that, right? There's so many ways to interpret that as maybe she left. Maybe he did lose his mind and now she's gone. Maybe there's the metaphor that, or the meaning that maybe she was never there at all. You know, maybe it was, maybe he is going through psychosis already and is imagining this person. Or maybe she was never there at all, in the sense that she wasn't really there for him the whole time, and maybe that's why he was keeping himself under the shell. Or maybe it's a metaphor for saying that, I don't know, he didn't need that crutch. He can walk on his own, and he's standing up now at the end of that video when he's doing that. You know, she helped him to stand up, but then the thing is he did stand up, and now he's on his own and he's still standing. So that's a really cool metaphor inside of it as well. I really, really enjoyed that, man. That was a very, very cool little, that was a very, very cool visual. The video itself was very powerful. She was helping him stand the whole time. She's literally acting as a crutch, and then in the end she disappears, which is just, there's so much that you could unpack there. There's so many different ways you could take that, you know what I mean? And that's the beauty of music, is it's open to interpretation. What do you guys think that ending meant? I'm sure that you guys probably know what it means, but I mean, I think that there is multiple meanings there, and I think that's the beauty of music. So I'm just curious, what's your guys' interpretation of that ending there? Because that threw me for a loop, you know? But yeah, guys, that was the reaction. I hope you guys did enjoy it. My name is Ian Taylor. If you enjoyed the vibe of the reaction, please hit that subscribe button. If you made it this far in the channel, you are a friggin' champion. And I'm going to go ahead and link one of my songs right here. Okay, it might be one that you've never heard before. It might be one that you've heard before. And if you guys, want to, you can check that out. Don't have to. But if you do, I appreciate you. All right, guys. Well, that about wraps us up. All I got to say is peace, love, prosperity. All that Spock shit, my friends. Stay beautiful.